Hey guys, Tommy here. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Monero GUI wallet. So Monero, of course, has had the command line wallet out, but we haven't had a graphical user interface, which a lot of people want. And I'll admit myself too, the command line wallet is a little more intimidating because most other wallets aren't like that, but it's actually not that difficult to use, just so you know. But nonetheless, we have a GUI wallet out now. It's in beta, so just a heads up, it's not going to work perfectly, but it's really clean and hopefully it works for you. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So you just Google Monero GUI wallet, and the result here from getmonero.org will be that. So just go into it, and you're going to scroll down until you find your download link. So I have a Windows, so I just click on the Windows, and it'll download it. And I've already downloaded it, so I'll show you what it looks like. You're going to download it, you're going to unzip it, and then it's going to give you this folder. Here you're just going to scroll down until you see the Monero wallet, Monero wallet GUI.exe, and that's what you run. Now on my computer it's kind of buggy, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I'm just going to show you guys here. When you create it, this is what it should look like. It should give you these options here. Create a new wallet, or restore your wallet, or open from a file. I think most people here will be creating a new wallet. So you'll just click on that there. And when you click on it, it's going to ask you to create a password. On these passwords, some recommendations I'd say is don't use a password used for anything else. And don't write the password down in your computer. Write it down physically on a piece of paper. So that's what I'd recommend there. It's also going to give you a 25-word seed. This is for restoring your wallet. Same thing there. You just write it on same piece of paper. Write your seed there. And again, I wouldn't put on your computer. I'd store it in physical places that you know you could access, a couple copies of it just in case you lose one. So that's how you'd create a wallet, and the password. So next here, this is what it looks like when you enter the wallet. Just make this a little bigger. Okay, so your first tab here is the send tab. These are the addresses that you send to. So if you of course are sending to someone at a certain address, this would be where you would paste that address. And as you guys can see, my network status is disconnected. That's why it's grayed out. My bug is the daemon doesn't really run efficiently, hence what this is. I can still click around, but I can't use it all the time. And again, I don't know why that is. My friend's PC seemed to work fine. Mac's, I haven't seen any issues with it. I have a PC, so just a heads up. I know they're improving it still, so you might run into some bugs, but I wanted to get this out here for you guys. So anyway, so send tabs here. Transaction priority, you should be pretty fine on the low one here. Haven't seen those, or we don't have a backlog of transactions, should be all right there. Privacy level, we used to be able to identify or to tell the protocol how many times we want to mix it. I'm not sure, or how many addresses we want the transactions to go to. But anyway, I think this is pretty user friendly. Medium or high privacy you could pick. So it's a sliding scale there, which you can pick. You can have an address book here. I haven't played around with it, but there's that. Receiving, so you see two addresses here on the receiving. So this is your main receiving address, and this is an integrated address. So you could use this for most things, I would say. The integrated address integrates this payment ID. So I think you should be okay with this. If anything, you could use the address and the payment ID. Like for instance, if you're sending money to Poloniex, actually you wouldn't need to give your payment ID, you'd need to give their payment ID. So Poloniex has a receiving wallet, right? They're an exchange, so you want to send money to that exchange. They're going to give you an address, and then they're going to give you a payment ID. And you'll need to identify both of those in where you send it to. So, in fact, yeah, here it is. Here's the payment ID. So address and payment ID, those two would go there. And that's how you make sure your funds get to a place like an exchange that needs a payment ID. So this will show you a history of your transactions here. Again, nice to see. It wasn't as easily visible on the command line wallet. Of course, it was there, but it's nice seeing these really easily. Some advanced settings to check payments or sign and verify. And then some settings for the wallet. You shouldn't really need to mess around with these too much. If you want to get your seed again, you can click there to show your seed. So let's see here. So that's the basis of how the wallet works. Some other things that would be important to know. All right, and then backing up the wallet. So this is, of course, very important. And so where you find your backups are for PC, it's going to be in this folder, C drives, users, username, app data, roaming, bit Monero, it's in there. And on a Mac, you can just search .keys and it should pop up, or you can search your wallet name and it should pop up that way too. It's these three files that you want to create a backup of, and a good idea there is to create a couple backups on, say, external hard drive or thumb drives, and ones that really ideally are not connected to the internet, so just to be safe. To access your wallet, you would need these files as well as your password. And so just make sure to have a couple backups of these and remember your password. You'll need them both to access your wallet. And so that's basically the gist of it. Hopefully it's been helpful to you guys. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, and I wish you guys the best, and I'll talk to you then.